folks, this is Jay. I just upset today. I just found out today that Brett Keen's channel's been taken down. Now, I don't necessarily endorse everything Brett Keen's done. I've been looking at the history of some of the things he's been up to, and so I don't subscribe to everything that he's done. And I don't want to be making this video. I don't want to be involved in this in any way. But I just feel that I'm sick to death of the atheist community, that you're getting away with cyberbullying. The guy's, the whole lot of his channel seems to have disappeared. Now I know that he's probably been, I know that looking at one video quite a while back, he flagged some kind of comedian. But I just want to say this. I just think that you bullies, you've taken over my public profile. You won't have formal academic debates. You continually make videos insulting me. You bully other Christian apologists off. You make accusations that are not true about people, without even giving the evidence for those accusations. You get rid of people's channels. You try to section people. You abuse people. And you get away with it. You just get away with it. You just get away with it. You're just nothing but a bunch of dirty, underhanded people on YouTube. I'm sorry. You are. You're just horrible. You can make that comedy sketch that you did of me. But every single one of you who made that comedy sketch are a bunch of hypocrites. Because you've all been saying the guy's ill, and then you make a stupid video like that, which if you're saying that someone's ill, making a video like that might have tipped him over the edge. So I mean, it's stupid. I mean, I thought the video was hilarious, but if you were saying the things that you've been saying prior to that video, it's a stupid video to make, because it makes you look hypocritical. You're just a waste of time. You're a waste of time. And you can have all your Google Hangouts, and you can have all your conversations, and do all these conversations that you do at the end of the day. But I know, and other people will know, that you bullied the opposition off YouTube. You do not have permission to have my videos, and the atheists have got control of at least 3 or 4 channels of my videos, of thousands of videos, and have taken control of my public profile. They've tried to section me. They have abused me in my home. They've abused my family. They have said disgusting things about me without giving any evidence. They've got rid of Brett Keen. They've got rid of Richard Raspberry. And you're brutal. You are brutal people. You're absolutely brutal. You're absolutely disgusting. You're getting away with it. And these Christians that go on your channels and discuss and debate with you, they want their head seen to. They want their head seen to, because you're an absolute disgrace. You're an absolute disgrace. And I've not made any videos on atheism because of the threats and intimidation. I proved that beyond a shadow of a doubt to Old Champ. I played him a recording to Old Champ, so Old Champ can verify everything that I'm saying. And And I'm just sick. I'm sick of it. Whatever Brett Keane has done, and it might have been, he might have DMCA people, I don't know. But if you're a strong community, you don't have to defeat your enemies by just getting rid of someone completely off YouTube. Why do that? Just defeat them in academic debate, but you can't. You can't. Trying to get an academic debate with you atheists is trying to get. It's like trying to get a tank through the eye of a needle. I would much rather debate, personally, I would much rather debate the Al-Qaeda, because the Al-Qaeda, I know what's coming. They'll put a bomb in my house and blow me up, and that's the end of it. But with you atheists, I wouldn't like to debate you, because I don't know, you don't know what's coming. You don't know what's coming next with you atheists. You don't deal with people in a fair, underhanded way. You are the most disgusting, vile movement on YouTube. And you can make a video about me, making videos about me, taking the mick out of me. I was gracious with you, and I thought, okay, it's hilarious, it's funny, but these are the same idiot nutters who spent hours and hours talking about me, saying the guy's mentally ill, the guy's mentally ill, and then they go and do a video sketch about me. So if I was mentally ill, it would have sent the person off the edge. So that's how dumb these people are. But I'm not mentally ill, and I just saw it as a laugh. But that's how hypocritical these idiots are. I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely sick to death. I'm sick to death. I really am sick to death. It sickens me. It sickens me that you're getting away with murder. You're getting away with it. You have all these Google Hangouts and you gang up on Christians. 1 against flipping 10. 1 Christian against 10. With a couple of Christians who are not even Christians. They don't even believe the Bible. But you get them on because it makes everyone think you've got 3 Christians on. But you know they're not Christian. And you know these liberal kind of people are going to agree with you. And you beat them up intellectually because you'd outnumber them 9-1. You won't have formal academic debates. You make these disgusting accuracy kind of videos. Then you take the mic. Then you take over the person's public profile. You've taken over my public profile. I had 3,000 flipping subscribers on my channel. I had 2,000 videos on my channel. And you get away with it. You get away with it all the time. You get away with it. You got rid of Brett Keane. You throw an accusation about me hurting, that I've been involved in saying something that's hurt children, and you've not provided any police report or anything. You get away with it. You get away with causing me mental anguish and illness because of ganging up on me at Christmas. Everyone from Christopher Moore to New Covenant Group to everybody ganged up on me at Christmas and caused me a lot of mental illness. And then on top of all that, because I lose my temper and I say things that I shouldn't have said, I get a backlash from you atheists that was vicious, that I would prefer to get a backlash from Al-Qaeda than from the backlash that I got from you atheists. And I'm sick to death of the hypocrisy. And the happiest days of my life have been away from making... Hi, Chris.
Hey, Jay.
And the happiest days of my life have been staying away from YouTube. And I'm sick to death of it. I'm sick to death of it, Chris. I'm sorry, mate.
Well, somebody just sent me the link that you're doing this, and I appreciate the fact that you're expressing how you feel. Um, I did want to lament the fact that I wasn't able to accept your invitation to do a debate, but I have to be honest. I'm not really good at debates, and the areas that I consider my strengths are not is not Bible text analysis or being able to justify or argue against Christ having risen from the dead. I have to admit, that's just not a really comfortable area for me. I have to admit, I'm more into psychology and stuff like that. So I just thought it would be kind of unfair. I think that we would have too much crosstalk because the stuff your strength is kind of my weakness, and the stuff that I'm really familiar with, I don't know how familiar you are with. So I just thought it would be like a weird kind of crosstalk thing. But what I did want to offer is I would love to assist if you're looking for a moderator. If somebody does want to debate you, I would have a lot of fun just like being a timekeeper and making sure that everybody's points got heard. I did want to offer that.
I appreciate that. That's all I want. All I want. I don't want to be saying this kind of thing about cyberbullying and things like that.
Yeah, but that's what you're doing, Jason. You'll come in, you start making a live video insulting Christopher and mentioning his name 6 or 7 times, calling him someone that condones cyberbullying. It's disgusting.
Well, he's been on channels that are involved.
No, Chris isn't anything like that. You're doing this to get... It's butthurt nonsense, and you should stop it.
No, it's
Mark,
not.
can I just say something, please? Please. You know, in the past, right? I have actually had a go at Chris for being too nice to theists. Right? Is that right, Chris?
I can't believe you just brought that up.
Yeah, I have actually busted Chris's chops for being pals with Matthew 4:19. Right? That's how friendly Chris is. And Chris was willing to offer you a dialogue, a friendly dialogue, say right, Jason, talk a bit.
Yeah, but Jason, you already know that Christopher is not... You must know from looking at videos or watching videos that Chris is not an authority, or doesn't claim to be an authority on the Bible. And I said only 2 days ago in a video you most probably watched, where he was talking to Tommy Hall and Lenator, that he doesn't do debates on the Bible. It's not his thing. So then you ask Christopher for a debate on the Bible, and when he doesn't reply favourably to what you want, you then start another hangout where you insult him and say, oh, it's a cyberbully and he supports it and it's all the same rubbish that you're spouting, you should stop it.
But wait a minute, Mark.
And you're repeating the idea that you had nothing to do with Fiona's son being assaulted when you were directly involved, because you were the one that called Fiona a stalker live on video. So let's not have this nonsense from you anymore.
Okay, was a police report provided?
You have no right to a police report. Who do you think you are?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, so you throw
Who the hell do you think you are?
No, you throw out an accusation like that and you've got no evidence.
You made the video.
No, if someone is accusing someone of harming a child through their actions, then that person has to provide evidence. Or
no, they don't.
Oh, don't be silly,
since when in this country have you or anyone else been entitled to see a police arrest report or anything else? No one, ever.
If I talk about someone in my family has been harmed because of what you said, I don't have to provide evidence to you?
No, I'm not asking for evidence. If that's what's happened, that's what's happened.
So someone in my family's just been killed because of what you said?
Sorry?
Somebody in my family's just been killed because of things that you've been saying.
What have I been saying that's going to ensure someone in your family is going to be killed? What are you talking about?
I can't throw accusations like that about you. That's happened to my family.
You admitted it. You apologised in 3 videos now for saying what you said. You've admitted that what you said had a direct effect because you called Fiona a stalker.
Listen,
so now you're going back and saying, no, you didn't do that.
No, listen, if I say that someone in my family has died because of what you have said, and I can't provide the evidence that my family has died, then I can't be saying that my family's died. Alright? If
Before
someone
this goes
says,
any further,
Wouldn't
I
this?
see this. Wait, I see this as a rabbit hole.
no,
The reason why, I mean,
the,
it's neither here nor there. This isn't the reason why you open this hangout on air. Is that right, Jason?
reason why I've opened this hangout.
Okay, can I just say one more thing, and then I do need to jet because I have a show coming up. The other thing that I wanted to offer, in addition to being a potential moderator, and once again, if you do need somebody, you have my email address. You can contact me on YouTube messages, whatever you'd like. I would also, geez, come on, spit it out, Chris. I would also like to follow up on the invitation I gave you a couple weeks ago to be a guest on my show. Now, it won't be a debate. I'm going to be the first to tell you that. It's going to be much more laid back, and I'm just going to ask you, thanks, Alex, I'm just going to ask you some questions about like why you, how you came to your current position, because I think that would be an interesting conversation. Now, it's not going to be a debate. I don't. Even though I disagree with you, Jason, I don't want you to not think the way that you do, right? As far as the position that you hold. Now, if you had a misinterpretation of me, I do want to clarify that. You know what I mean? Because I've never. This is the first time we've met. I have to admit, I'm a bad YouTube consumer, even though I am a contributor of information. I don't really watch that many videos. I'm not really caught up in what's going down. But somebody did mention, I did happen to see a portion of your response to your initial invitation. So I just thought I'd come on here and clarify and let you have a little flavor of like what it's like talking to me.
Well, I appreciate that, Christopher, and I'll take you up on that opportunity if you want to dialogue, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. But I do feel that that's what it should be about.
So, Jason, don't you think you should apologise for calling a coward earlier on?
No, he is a coward if he's not willing to have an academic debate.
Jesus H. Christ.
If he's not willing...
Christopher's already told you he doesn't do the Bible and the debates that you want him to do. You can't force someone to be in the field you want them to. You've insulted Christopher. You've dropped him for a start as well in your video as well.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay. If people want to drop me an email, they can drop me an email.
It's just etiquette, isn't it?
I'm happy to debate Christopher on any subject.
Right, so why call him a coward? Because he won't do what you want.
I said he doesn't have to do that debate, but to have an academic debate, there's nothing wrong in having an academic debate.
Jason, have you got a fetish for academic debate?
You'll be able, because I believe it's the best way to deal with things.
It's nonsense.
But you've already been told that Christopher doesn't do that sort of debate. You already knew that. So now you're saying he's a coward because he won't do what you want him to do.
No.
Don't you get that?
No, you're strawmanning me there.
No, I'm not strawmanning you.
Do you know what strawmanning means?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
The thing is with Christopher, I was challenging you on that particular topic. If you wanted to change it on a different topic, I'm happy to do that. But
it doesn't do debate structure.
Debate.
In general, like I said, like the invitation that I extended to you for a dialogue, that's kind of what I do. I think that there are other people that are better at debating than me, and and if you wanted to sharpen your skills, I don't think that I'm the guy to go to. Now, I appreciate everybody on the panel sticking up for me, but if you think that makes me a coward, that's okay. I'm happy to be a coward in your eyes if not debating you is the criteria for what a coward is, because that doesn't bother me too much. And it also doesn't change my mind for wanting to have you as a guest on my show. So, there that is.
You see, the thing is, Jason, if I may, in order for Chris to have an academic debate on the subject, on a subject, any subject, of which he's not au fait with, that would take a huge amount of work and research, right? Chris is a busy man. He's got a job and he's got his commitments with the New Covenant Group, producing shows, right? There's no benefit to him to gen up on a subject he's really got not that much of an interest in, i.e. biblical details. And that applies to pretty much any of the people who you challenge. I mean, Thunderfoot's a scientist. He don't really care about the esoteric documents to do with resurrection and stuff.
It's not
It's
just.
not his thing.
It's not
No,
just.
Jason, you just keep thinking you can call debates rather than contact people the proper way, privately. You put these videos out challenging people to what you want, and if they don't reply to what you want favourably within 10, 15 minutes, you then make another video insulting them, putting them down and spouting the same old rubbish that you've been spouting for months about cyberbullying.
Now, to Jason's benefit, he did private message me, right? The video that he put out wasn't the only way that he announced that he was interested in having an academic debate with me. He also sent me a private message on YouTube, like he showed you, like the other video you said, and he attached the video to it. So, I mean, to his benefit, he did do that. What he did after that, I mean, is, you know.
Yeah, that's what's upset people, I think.
It's not just about the Bible. Basically, Christianity is about the resurrection, and if you're going to debate and discuss about Christianity...
But Christopher told you, or you already know, he doesn't do the Bible and the resurrection.
Just be quiet for a second.
No.
But please, we're talking respectfully. And basically, if you're atheist and you're going to debunk Christianity, you should know something about the resurrection. And you should be willing to stand up for that and debate it.
No.
No,
that's nothing to do with just because you're an atheist doesn't mean that at all.
Thunderfoot and Christopher and all these other atheists are going around critiquing Christianity. They should be willing to have an academic debate on it.
When has Christopher critiqued Christianity?
It's not just about the Bible. It's a very important historical question, and it's perhaps one of the most important historical questions.
Sorry to talk about Christopher as if he wasn't here, but Jason, can you give me some evidence of when Christopher Mouty has debunked Jesus or the Bible in any videos?
Christopher has been on numerous shows where he's critiquing Christians and what they have to say. He was on Gardeners the other day. He was on their show, and to his credit, he was a lot better than some of the people on those Google Hangouts.
Well, I'll admit I like to challenge people when I hear something that I might disagree with, but you know, I don't know if it's critiquing. Like I said, I'll repeat what I said earlier. I don't want people to think like I do, but you know, I do want to like sharpen my skills in defending the way that I do think, and maybe be challenged on the things that can be fine-tuned, and in the process help other people be able to defend the way they think and fine-tune the way that they explain it and stuff. That's all it is to me.
And part of it also was inviting other Christian apologists on to have a dialogue.
Oh yeah, I mean that part sounded super fun. I love Dustin Seegers. He's he and I are buds.
And the whole point is to try and encourage more of listening to each other and dialoguing, rather than having Google Hangouts where people are butting in all the time.
If what you're advocating is a more formal debate structure instead of like, you know, having Google Hangouts where people yell over top of each other and interrupt each other too much, I have to admit I'm with you. But like I said, in those kinds of debates, I think I would be better suited as a moderator instead of a panelist.
You can have it at a halfway position where it's not a Google Hangout, it's more of a structure. There is a structure to the dialogue.
Well, here, I know Fiona has a quick question.
I don't really want to take you guys off your topic. I'll wait until you're finished. You just carry on. I'll just wait until you're finished with this subject, okay?
Well, in that case, before, if Fiona's going to wait out a bit, I'd like to just give my 2 pence worth on this subject of academic debates. Now, I don't know what started Jason's fascination with academic debates. I have a strong suspicion it's idol worship of William Lane Craig. And Jason wants to be a stage-bound debater.
No, I don't at all.
With the kudos that you've said it before, Jason.
No, that's
you want to make you've said before you want to start off on the internet and then end up doing personal appearances, debating, right? The thing is, right, you don't get everything you want in life. I want to be having sex with page 3 models, but it ain't gonna happen.
It's not about that. It's actually about the fact that the atheist community as a cyberbullying community, and I want to be in a position where I can express my opinions without being cyberbullied and have a...
No one's cyberbullying you. You're talking trash. Stop
No,
it.
I am not. I'm not. It's not trash.
Well, you're making videos saying I've left YouTube.
It's
And
not.
you make another video on YouTube, and then you insult people, and you ramble on with this long list of people that are
I'm sorry.
persecuting you. It's nonsense.
No, it's not nonsense.
It is.
No, it's not. The suffering and the psychological abuse has been immense from your community.
Where's the reports then? Where's these reports? You already admitted you lied about the report from
Fiona,
who was it?
Fiona, jump in
Hogtie
real
Champ?
quick.
Yeah, Fiona's been waiting.
Okay, go on, Fiona.
But have a chat with Hogtie Champ. I gave him some evidence there. He saw it. No, I'm not being pushed down by that. That is true. I just want academic debate and discussion because I know that I'm safe and I know that my position can be held. And you as a community will not allow that.
Because you're not qualified. Fiona's next.
Well, have you got a degree in theology, Mark?
It's a nonsense degree.
Have you got a degree in theology, Mark?
I have to agree with Wayne here. I do believe theology is a nonsense degree.
So what?
I equate it with the sociology of elven cultures.
Okay. Have any,
Anyway, we're losing it. Can we let Fiona in? She has a really important question.
Go on, sweetheart.
have any of you got a degree in theology?
Jason.
No, I'm just going to answer the question.
No, I have a degree in biology, which
Have you,
is why I can talk about evolution.
have you got a degree in theology, any of you?
You talk about evolution without a degree in science.
Have you got a degree in theology?
No, I've got a degree in sciences.
Has anybody got a degree in this room with theology?
No, I haven't. It doesn't make any difference. You
That's
haven't, got a,
why
degree
none
in,
of us
you haven't
wanted-
got a degree in biology, but you talk about evolution and say it's wrong. So
No.
that's the end of that. Fiona's talking to you about something else.
No,
Yeah, I'd like to ask you a question, Jason.
I'm finishing what I'm saying.
No one in this room wants to debate you on theology, Jason, because we don't care.
On the resurrection, you are qualified and want to debate that. And I want to do it in a safe environment where I'm not going to get cyberbullied.
Right.
And
I
you
to ask
only
a
want to
question,
debate
Jason.
people.
I
You only
want
want to
to ask
debate
you a
people with a
question.
degree, and none of us want to debate you. So what's the
Leave
point?
it on that.
Disappeared.
Is this
Shouldn't have
still,
waited, Fiona.
is this still, is this
Shouldn't have
still
waited, it
going?
was only a matter of
he's
time.
left.
I
Only a
thought
matter of
bloody
time.
hell!
What does that word?
That's why I
This
wanted
is
to-
all Mark's fault.
Alex. Thingy Alex. I'm going to say bearded Alex, we're really both got beards.
I hate you, Chris.
So, Jason,
Is he coming back on?
I have been waiting fucking weeks to get him. Weeks!
That's why I kept saying Fiona's got...
Bloody weeks!
How are we still live if he hosted this and dropped out?
It'll go
It's
off
probably
shortly.
saying technical difficulties.
But
If not,
he's saying-
hi, everybody!
He was basically saying that no one was qualified to debate him, but he wants to debate all of us.
Is
It
anybody
makes
getting
no
this,
sense.
by the way?
it's still live. It's still going.
So, as most people
Right, well
know,
then I'll ask the question, seeing as he must be watching it then, if it's still live. He's entitled this cyberbullying. And he wants to debate in an environment that's safe for him. Yeah, well, courtesy of Jason and his video, he was the one that made a public accusation against me that resulted in what happened to my son. That's not cyberbullying. That was beaten to a bloody pulp in real life. And he wants to be safe. Jason Burns wants to be safe. But he thinks he can make accusations that have real life consequences for other people. But as long as Jason Burns is safe, that's the question I want to ask Jason Burns. What right does he have to call people cyberbullies when he makes videos with consequences like that?
All right, everybody. I think
But
that should be the
obviously
last
he's not
word.
here, and he's not going to answer me now.
I think that should be the
Plus,
last word. I think we
He
should
just
hang
spent the
out.
last. He just spent the
enough.
last 2 hours calling people names, and then he's gonna call himself the victim. That's bullshit.
Well, this is why I want to speak to him, and I've never had a chance yet.
I think Maddie's trying to end it. We've just gotten here.
Well, I know. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth. I don't know if it's worth continuing talking.
Well, you know what? I could start a hangout on my channel.
Okay. I mean, that would be better for me because I think that what Fiona just said is the best way. If this is going to be on air or aired in any way, shape, or form, the point that she made is the best one.
Yeah. I will make a new hangout with everybody who's in this one, and then we can continue from there if you like.
Excellent.
See you all in a bit.
Start off here, please, before you go.
Okay, we'll do.
William.
Yeah. Okay. How do I do that? I can do that somehow.
Please
Can
don't
you
ever
put the link in the group?
Yeah.
Why,
There is a way of doing.
This is on Jason's channel anyway, so he'll probably delete it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's
on,
still live,
this is live on Atheists Examined.
Is it?
Can anybody bang it recording? I don't know how that's.
It'll get mirrored anyways. I think it's a great opportunity to stay a while myself, but
Yeah, so do I. I mean, 3 hours ago, Jason was saying he was going to leave the Atheists alone. Then he starts this hangout called Cyberbullying Atheists. What did he expect was going to happen? I just got cross on Chris's behalf because he was just adding Chris Melty to the list of people that have
Yeah.
just appalling, and then saying that I got so angry.
well,
So
Mowdy
I-
respectfully declined, and then Jason all of a sudden he backed out of the debate. You have to accept it before he can back out. He's just lying and trying to bully Chris. Sorry,
then-
Alex.
and then Doc dropped his email address. Sorry.
Yeah,
So
you should totally
if I-
drop his email address. There's someone mute Alex. Wait a second.
I'm gonna.
By the way, Chris.
I hope Sheik is watching because I'm gonna imitate him right now. Will you shut the fuck up?
Gnarly, please do me a favour, Gnarly. Please do me your line from the video because your voice on it was stellar.
He gave his life for you.
I'm not allowed. My girlfriend was really upset about that whole incident. I woke her up in the morning.
Go on, Alex. Do it again for good
Are you
measure.
doing the impression?
Yeah.
He gave his life for